Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome back to F1 Manager 23 Hardcore Series. We are heading to Qatar, to Lusail, for round 18 of our second season. And let's see if we can roll with the punches here on Boxing Day. Let's have a look. First of all, it is the day of the Grand Prix. Let's start off by just taking a quick sneaky peek at our car performance. It's not great, is it? More and more upgrades arriving on our rivals. Our speed is now 13th. Our DRS has slipped all the way down to 15th. Downforce is still the same. Again, this is a predominantly medium speed circuit, so this is another one where we are going to struggle, especially with tyre temps. I think this is easily a circuit where tyre wear can get a little out of control if you're not careful with the tyres overheating. So, not expecting great things tonight. We have no new parts on the car, but we do have a suspension on the way. As you can see, it's 6 days away. I don't know if we'll be able to get them on the car for COTA. It might be Mexico when we get to unveil that new suspension. That'll help with a little bit of brake cooling to improve our tyre wear, hopefully. It'll also improve our downforce a little bit and also hopefully reduce a bit of drag off the car. Our suspension is awful at the moment, and so that is quite a big upgrade for us. It should hopefully give us a little bit more performance. We shall see how that one goes once it is ready to put in the car. We've got some scouts available. No, we don't. I thought we did. We've got 4 scouts in progress, so never mind. Let's set some targets for tonight's race. Both cars into Q2, probably not, but you never know. I am only going to guarantee one into the top 15 tonight. I'm not going to guarantee a car into Q3. I just don't think we're going to get anywhere near Q3 tonight. Fastest laps, the incentive, highly unlikely we'll get that, but who knows if we can make maybe a late safety car, try and snag another 196 grand. Not going to say no to that. And as a result of that, I'm only going to guarantee one car in the top 15. Let's make it the top 14. Just to try and give us that flexibility. So rather than trying to make sure we get 2 in the top 15, it gives us the option of having a crack at the fastest lap. We're going to give up 90 grand by doing that. Well, no less than that. We're going to only give up about 80 grand, but we stand to make 200 grand. So it's a trade-off, Gives us that option, that little bit of flexibility to see if we can sneak that in the dying laps. And then we've got a new quali streak, 1 in the top 14 for 2 races. We might be able to do that. And a finish position streak, 1 in the top 14 for 5 races. 2 down, 3 to go, including tonight. And let me just double check my spare parts situation. No spare chassis, no spare suspensions. So if we damage one of those, we are in trouble, because that could get very expensive. And only 1 spare underfloor. That shouldn't be too much of an issue, but you never know, running over the curves here. We are 38 days away from our wind tunnel being upgraded as well. Is there anything else that's about to break? Design Centre is about to break. That's an expensive refurb. That's what, 2.5, well, it's not that bad, it's 2.5 grand. Sorry, 2.5 mil. CFD Sim's fine. Suspension Sim is on its way out. That's another 2.6. Car Park Test Centre is okay. So, yeah, we're looking at about 5 million just to make sure that these parts or these facilities are up and running again in time for New Year. It's just another added expense, isn't it? And we do still need to buy a new engine for Oscar at some point as well. That's another 5 mil. So, yeah, bills are starting to, well, potential expenses are starting to rack up a little bit now. Right, well, let's head to Qatar and see how we do on this sprint race.
Our calendar brings us to the Middle East this weekend for the Qatar Grand Prix. Lusail International Circuit is a speed demon, fast and flowing with a long main straight, one that's sure to see plenty of overtaking action. As a desert track, Lusail is dusty and challenging. Grip levels are crucial and can change throughout a race weekend or even during a single session. The unique layout demands the highest possible downforce despite being a relatively open track. There's new blood competing for Aston Martin this weekend. Will they manage to be a game changer? There's nothing like a race weekend in Formula One.
Now that is interesting. Aston Martin giving a reserve driver a run on a sprint weekend. That is an interesting choice. It's not something I would do. Evening Farah, evening Anya. Yes, I did enjoy Die Hard. That is fast becoming a new Christmas tradition for me now. Right, let's start by stripping out the decent bits of engine parts. Go with that ERS, and we'll go with that gearbox. Got plenty of gearboxes, as you can see, for Liam. Fuel for Lusail is 18 laps. There we go. Drop those settings down, and let's put a setup on this car before we move over to car 2. Let's start with a 9 on the front wing, a 13, a 6.4, a 3.45, and a 1. There we go. Right, Oscar's car. Less choices available engine-wise. I'm going to try and squeeze as much out of this engine as I can, because I don't know when I'm going to be able to afford that replacement engine. It's got to be soon. We are running out of races where it's going to be worth applying it. We'll go with that ERS for this session as well, and switch to that gearbox. I thought I bought a new gearbox for Oscar. Oh yes, I did. There it is. It's at the bottom of the page. We might use that tonight. Seeing as Oscar's got a sprint weekend, it's a chance to move forward a little bit during the sprint race to counter. Oh no, wait, the penalty is applied in the main race, not the sprint. I keep forgetting it's on the wrong regulations. I don't know then. I might use it tonight. I might want to get that out of the way before we go to Mexico. So we'll see. Let's go 18 laps again. Drop those pace stats and set up here. Let's go a 7.5, a 13, a 7.3, a 3.4, and a 0.8. There we go. And let's send them out to the track.
A bit less curb. Copy. Schumacher crashed. Caution, debris.
Well, that didn't take long. Less than 4 minutes and Schumacher's out of the session.
Virtual safety car. Stay positive.
Yep.
Virtual safety car ending.
Okay. helps when you stay on the track there.
Now we can see what happened. Now here we are at the final corner. And that's... oh no, that's not quite...
A little wide. Oh, I should have used the medium tyres, not the hards. Never mind. Well, actually, I probably should have used the softs, thinking about it. Save the mediums for the race. Maybe I'll use the set softs in the next practice. I don't know how they're going to last. Not well, I'm guessing. Oh, what am I doing? We've got feedback. Let's have a look. 79 and 85. Neither of those are great. Call them in, make some changes. Evening, Mr. Water. So, I wonder if the setup that I put onto Oscar's car is the right way to go. Let's give that a try. So, let's have a look. It's not quite there. Let's try looking at an 8.2. Do I have an 8.2? Yes, I do. So it's 6.5, 13, 8.2. 3.4 and a 0.65. Not quite there, but if I push that forward a bit, that's a bit closer. Change that. Nope. That's not quite right either. What about if I try that? That's not enough. Alright. What else can we try? I don't know if that's going to be good either. We'll give that a crack and see what it spits out. And what about here? Alright, so we'll try that same setup again that we put on Oscar's car. Let's have a look at that. Everything actually looks pretty good there. That might be good. Evening, Baron. been playing an awful lot of Jedi over the last 2 days. I'm really enjoying that game. It's a lot longer than I thought it was going to be in terms of just the sheer amount of bonus content, you know, like side quests and stuff. There's so much exploring to do. Mind you, having said that, I get the feeling there's probably less worlds to play on than before, or less locations to travel to by ship, so maybe it balances out in that respect. I'm not sure. We got it right with Oscar. That was the correct setup. That is excellent. That takes the pressure off of him. What about Liam? 91. It's still not there, so we'll call him back in. Right, where are we going a bit wrong? Let's try... Let's try doing that. See what that does. Let's try and keep Oscar on track for the last few minutes if we can. Might run out of fuel. You know what, I'm going to leave him out there. Let him run out of fuel. Try and squeeze as much time on the track as physically possible. It doesn't matter if he retires at the end of this session. But who knows, I may possibly be able to squeeze an extra lap out of him. 1.8 kilos for a lap of fuel. He's got 1.4, but he's in a fuel save. No, 1.3 is in a fuel save. He might not make it. We'll call him in now and just see if he does actually get round in time. I'm curious about that. Oh, look at that. He is just about going to make it. Although he may retire. If he runs out of fuel now while he's in the pit lane, he'll just retire as soon as he gets into the garage. I've seen that happen before. Although I can't remember if that was on the last game or this one. You're moving on to Bomber Crew next night, Ferrari. You're going to love that game. It's so much fun. Highly recommend Bomber Crew to everybody.
Check your flag, this is 11.
You in Hedgehog? Alright, well, we're going straight into sprint quali now, so have we got any feedback at all on Liam?
Welcome everyone, qualifying for the sprint awaits us, and we're raring to get going.
Just like a normal race qualifying session, drivers will battle it out for their starting grid position. But this time, it'll be for the upcoming sprint. I think we're talking about a driver whose confidence isn't where it needs to be. You have to question how much impact this will have on their ability to deliver this weekend.
You're going to want to join us for this, folks, so fasten your seatbelts.
Alright, let's have a look. We got some feedback. It's not gone the right way, so... I'm going to gamble and go the opposite direction. I'm going to go with that. No idea if that's going to work or not, but we'll try. Let's see, what engine do I want to run tonight? We'll run the 75% engine, I think. That will be fine for quali. I'll change the gearbox. we go. And it's best parts only for Oscar, I think. We can get away with that ERS, that's fine. And I am going to slap in the new gearbox just to get that penalty out of the way, I think. Oh, hang on, if I'm going to get the new engine, maybe let's hold off as long as we can. If we can get a new engine in the car, then we'll do that. Right, let's send them out. See how we quali.
Green light now. So let's prepare the lap.
Yeah, copy.
Build some tyre, Tim.
Copy.
Straight out, track is clear. Gap ahead is good. Let's go.
Okay then, first lap. Can we get a decent time in? Oscar could get a nice slipstream. Well, he certainly will here on the main straight. Whether he can stay close enough for the rest of the lap is another matter. Right, we are slower than Ocon. No real surprise there. Oscar down slightly by a couple of tenths in the first sector as well. Tenth and a half in the middle sector. Evening, Daniel. Oh, god damn it, we get held up by one of the Astons.
Follow the reference. This is E-lap. This is E-lap.
Well,
Copy that.
we got held up, but we also got a really, really strong slipstream there, so kind of balanced out in the end. Could have gone much worse than it did.
focus on our tires and our brakes.
Yeah, copy that.
Good warm-up on brakes.
Yeah.
Both of our drivers should get a nice little slipstream on the main straight here. Oscar on the back of Lawson, Lawson on the back of Hulkenberg. We've got a couple of cars coming out. Well, Gasly on his way out. Everyone else is already on the track. Hopefully Gasly won't be in the way. Might not catch up to him in time.
There is Norris in front of you. Charge off and push when you want.
So track is clear. Good to go.
No improvement for either driver. I'm wondering if the dirty air is hurting us too much. I mean, given how much of a gap Hulkenberg's pulled out over Lawson, I imagine it probably is. Hopeful though, this part of the lap where it's quite fast will come back to us a bit. Not really here in the middle. What about the end? It's just a thousandth between our two drivers right now. It's an improvement in the final sector for Lawson, but he was down in the first two. No improvement at all for Oscar.
This is in lap. This is in lap.
We are still 14th and 15th.
Currently P14.
And I think it's pretty clear that the dirty air is hurting us too much here. We're going to have to make sure our drivers have clean air for their final run. Could be tricky. We'll do what we can. much clean air as I would have liked. Oh, that's a mess. Oh, I feel sorry for whichever... Oh, come on.
Okay, track is clear.
God damn it.
Okay, let's go.
So that was a mess for whichever of the two... Is it Bottas? Yeah. Bottas is like royally screwed up at the end there. He doesn't improve at all.
Clear ahead.
Now Lawson has got Albon right in front of him. And has not improved in the first sector as a result. This is going to be a bad qualifying, I can just tell. Right, Oscar's improved. Can I get him through? Please let me get one of my cars through.
Check the effect.
Obviously not going to be Oscar. Sorry, it's obviously not going to be Liam. Having a horrible lap in the dirty air. Here comes Bottas. Past him. And now I've got a Ferrari in the way. Ah, damn it, that's held at Oscar. Just not getting any luck tonight at all. Horrible run for Lawson. Stays in 19th. Albon improved all the way up to 10th. At least Oscar's through in 12th. He can't be knocked out now. Oh no, he can. No, he can't. He can't be knocked out. He can finish in 15th in this session, depending on... Now 14th. 13th. Alright, I'll take that. Horrible run for Lawson. Oh, I never did see what his confidence is. It's 94%, so we didn't get the setup right. I didn't think we did. If anything, we probably made it slightly worse. I'm trying to remember what it was. No, it was 91, wasn't it? So
should be great.
There was at least one small improvement. And it might be something we can fix with a wing change. We'll try and practice.
Maximum tyre and brake warming. Copy.
Let's see what we can do with Oscar in this session. If I can get him into 14th, I will be very happy with that. Well, that's not a great start on his flying lap.
It helps when you stay on the track there.
But it's old tyres. It's just setting, you know, a time that can be improved upon on his second run. So it's all right. If he'd done that on his proper flying lap, that would have been an issue. If anything, that has potentially, and this is going to sound stupid, but that potentially actually helped us slightly, because it means Oscar will definitely improve in the first sector, assuming he doesn't make that mistake again on his next flying lap, which will improve his confidence again. That said, actually the lockup has hurt him in confidence, so yeah, on balance maybe it wasn't the best thing. Yeah, not a good first run.
Okay, Delta, stay negative. So cool as much as you can.
Yep, copy.
Oscar pit lane.
So straight back out on the same tyres. Should improve a little bit.
Currently P14.
Not really.
Cool the car on the way.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Gonna need something really special. All going to come down to whether or not we can out-qualify Hulkenberg. Keep an eye on what Gasly does. He's 4/10 clear of Hulkenberg, so I think he'll probably stay ahead of him. With 2 seconds off the back of Hulkenberg at the moment, but that's not that surprising.
So nobody ahead of you. You're good to push.
Right, Gasly shoots all the way up to 8th place. So can we out-qualify Nico? We might only need to finish in 15th actually, so might not be the end of the world. I can't remember if the qualifying streak is in the 14th position. I think it might be. Right, up to the line. What does he do?
Let's check his flag.
Does not. Oh no, he does improve. Oh wow, that's a big improvement as well. We might have got held up as well, potentially. We are improving. Is it going to be enough? It is. Look at that. We got him by 0.003 of a second. Woo! Happy days. Even Max, how much harder is hardcore mode than normal mode? Would I recommend it to newer players? Well, hardcore mode isn't really a thing. It's something we've kind of created. There's a hard mode in terms of the settings for AI race performance, and then another hard setting in the settings for AI car development. In our hardcore series, we've got both of those turned on, and we've imposed other restrictions as well to limit how quickly we can improve the team. And it is very hard by doing that. If you want to ease yourself in, I would start with just practicing on hard racing for now. And then once you feel good at being able to beat the AI strategy-wise when they're racing on hard mode, then move car development up as well. But yeah, it's tough. And you can do that onto an existing file. You don't have to start from scratch. You can just change the difficulty setting at any point in your settings menu. So Max has pole ahead of Checo, and they are half a second clear of Hamilton and Russell. Yeah, very, very quick. All right, practice 2. Yeah, so that's where we went wrong. It was an 8-2. Okay, can't really do much about that now, I don't think. Without making everything else worse, so we'll just have to leave it like that. We want to go, let's see, what was it, 18 laps? We want to go 38 laps. Let's go 40 laps. I don't know if the soft tyres will last all 40 laps, but we'll try. I want to save the mediums, 1 for the sprint and then 2 for the 3 sets for the race, in case we get a safety car, because, as I say, tyre wear is rough here. Tyres can overheat very quickly. I won't take that gamble. It's too much running, I think. We'll stick with the ERS that's in at the moment. There we go. Let's go 40 laps of fuel. Set of softs. Off we go.
Green light.
Temperature looking like 41 degrees. Yeah, pretty high. Even horrific.
Something seems wrong. We're checking.
On normal mode, yeah, it is a little easy. But hard mode definitely changes things. The harder racing is definitely noticeable, but you can still get decent results. The hard car development is definitely trickier. And when you combine the two, it makes it much more of a challenge. Tyres are doing a little better than I thought they would. I still think they're going to really struggle to get through the whole session though.
How are the tyres?
Struggling with front.
Copy.
Just a little bit more. Oh, it's going to be close. I think I can possibly squeeze one more lap out of Max. Not Max, sorry, Oscar. No, Liam. God, I get the names right one of these days. He's coming in. Can he make it round? Just. He's got a puncture as he drives into the pits. He's got 2 punctures. We pushed those tyres to the absolute brink, but we managed to maximise the tyre life. Well, we managed to maximise the gains on track knowledge there. Got them up to 94%. Pretty close. And we did manage to get Oscar all the way up to 100. So Lawson will start just under very high confidence for the sprint. Oscar will be nicely in the very high confidence bracket.
Welcome back as the drivers gear themselves up for today's sprint, the results of which will determine the grid for the Grand Prix. And whilst qualifying has already established today's starting grid, the results of the sprint will determine the lineup for the Grand Prix itself.
Of course, when it comes to a sprint, it's not just about setting the grid for the Grand Prix. The drivers will be fighting hard to gain valuable championship points.
But just who will be the fastest around Lusail? We'll find out in today's sprint.
All right then. New bits into the car. I'm going to leave that one in for the sprint. We'll take it out for the main race. not going to put any extra fuel in. Let's give Oscar a bit of battery off the line as well.
The sprint today sees the drivers tackle 19 laps of the Lusail International Circuit.
It's a fast track here in Qatar. Expect to see the pack fight it out, trading places to improve their chances of scoring more championship points.
But just who comes out on top when the checkered flag flies? We're ready for the sprint here in Qatar.
Oh wow, soft tyres. That's a surprise.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Oh wow, the entire field's on softs. Oh come on, we got damage to both cars.
We've got a yellow flag here. Now is that Yuki Tsunoda?
We had a nice run up the inside there, and then we just drove into the back of the Williams twice. Oh, come on. Hope we don't get penalties for that.
And we've had a crash on track. Now Alex Albon is part of this. Cutting it so close. And the impact on the car, it's quite clear. Now who is that? Now that looks like Lando Norris.
Who did Lando hit? No, everyone's hitting each other.
Right there.
Oh man, I've not seen anything like that before. Ocon's got a penalty. Is anyone else going to get one?
Focus on getting the pack up.
Lift off to avoid instability.
It's not great to have damage to both cars.
DRS enabled.
I don't know where to leave Liam out. I think I'm probably better. And I doubt this will actually count towards our fastest pit stop competition either. I don't think stops in the sprint count. I don't normally make stops in the sprint, so I've never found out. But I'm pretty sure it won't count. Wow, Ocon, the only one who got a penalty out of all of that. And look at the gap that's opened up between Hamilton and Russell as a result. Oh wow, look at Russell's tyres. Russell's going to have to stop. Hamilton's tyres took some damage. Russell's took a huge amount of damage. Everyone else's tyres look to be pretty much okay. Sainz's tyres took a little bit of damage. Albon's tyres took a little bit. Norris's tyres took a little bit. Our tyres were all right, but obviously we damaged the wings on both cars.
cruise and deploy when you can.
Copy.
Does research cost count? Yes, it does.
And energy is available.
That's Russell into the box. Changing off those tyres. Another set of softs. That's going to hurt him a little bit in the race, potentially. Are they new tyres? Or are they scrubs? New tyres, yeah. So that will definitely limit his options in the race then. I think that wing damage is enough to the point where I'm not even, with battery deployment, able to close up. I know I'm on a different compound of tyres, but even so. Not insignificant. One end plate on the left is damaged, the one on the right is missing completely. We don't have great downforce as it is. See how quick he is at the end of this lap in comparison to Oscar. Who has slightly less confidence, but a fully functioning front wing.
No DRS available, no DRS available.
Copy that.
127.1.
We need a recharge on.
Was that last
Recharge
lap or was
on.
that this lap?
Okay, copy.
127.0. Bad lap for Albon. Albon's definitely got some wing damage, so we'll definitely keep... he's got rear wing damage as well. We'll definitely keep Lawson out there. 126.7 for Oscar.
We need to focus on the energy now.
Copy.
No saving required.
Yeah, copy.
Red Bulls scrapping over the lead amongst themselves. They're side by side at the moment, I think. Yep, there they are. They've dropped Hamilton. He is 4 seconds behind. Leclerc and Ocon have broken away from the rest of the grid as well. Gasly's a further 5 seconds back. Hulkenberg's all the way up in 7th. How did he get there? He started 14th. How did he get up to 7th? No, he started 15th. He started 14th. good. Albon's boxing. It's just to fix his wing. There's not much you can do really with rear wing damage. That's going to hurt him as well. He's not going to get the DRS as a result. Yeah, new wing, new tyres. Just stay in range of Albon while his tyres warm up. Maybe I can charge up on the back of him and sprint away from him a little bit. I'm not really going to do much in this race. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch back up to Russell or Lawson at the back of the grid. What can you fix on the rear wing? You can't. You can only replace it between sessions or during practice. The only thing you can change is tyres and the front wing. Anything else, you just got to live with the damage until the end of the session. You know, at the end of the race.
Big lift off.
Yeah, Albon's screwed. Absolutely. Lawson is slowly closing back up on the Alphas as their tyres start to drop off. At least I'm not last. I am literally last. That's Joe and Stroll both boxing. Is there wing damage on either of those cars? Yes, wing damage there. And a new wing there as well. Okay. Keeping Lawson out. Right decision.
Focus on bringing the pack back up.
Yep.
Why are they pitting so late for wing damage? I think it's a combination of wing and tyres. Their tyres are wearing out pretty quick, and so they're just changing the wings as well as the tyres. Norris is going to be boxing soon. Sainz might have to box as well. And they've got wing damage. Well, Norris has got wing damage. Does Sainz have wing damage as well? Yes. Oh, he's got rear wing damage as well. So Sainz is, if he boxes, he's screwed. That's one of the reasons why Hülkenberg's so far ahead. He's got no damage at all. Look, no rear wing damage. His front wing is fully intact. Yeah, no wonder he's managed to jump his way up. There's Norris into the pits.
Charge on.
Okay, copy.
Albon sprinting away a little bit. I let him sprint. He'll come back to us. Yeah, track temperature right now is 40 degrees. Yeah, tyres overheat so quickly on this circuit. It's why I'm not pushing my tyres at all. Not until it gets to just a few laps to go and I've got rubber to spare. At which point, hopefully I can capitalise. I have no idea why the AI decided to put everyone on softs. I never ever run softs in the sprint here. It's mediums minimum. Or if I've got a good car, I'll run soft, but I'll run them on a low pace setting to make them last. I certainly wouldn't be racing competitively on softs for the entire sprint.
We need more liftoff.
Copy.
That's Sights in the pits now. Points today? No. I mean, we need to finish 8th to get points in the sprint, which we're not going to do, and we're not going to finish in the top 10 in the main race either. Our car just was not good enough.
Use energy.
Okay.
Oh, yellow flag. No punctures. A lock-up for
Let's have a
Sainz
look
on
at
this
that.
brand new tyre.
Now we're watching
Ah,
Carlos Sainz here.
Carlos.
Things are all right
It's
here.
just going from bad to worse.
And there goes the steering. They were just unable to do much about it.
We can just focus on charging a pack.
Copy. Charge on, charge on.
Copy box.
Overtake button.
Copy.
Do we need to push harder on tires? They are looking good now.
Copy.
Recharge on.
Okay, mate, copy.
We can fight.
Yeah, copy.
Press and overtake.
Yeah, copy that.
On tires, we are good to push one step more.
Copy that.
Right, come on, Liam. Get the move done this time.
No DRS available, no DRS available.
Copy.
Just not
Recharge on.
quick enough in a straight
Recharge
line.
on.
Copy.
So we need one step more management.
Actually, I'm going to leave these
Yeah,
tyres
copy.
on this setting now.
Can push one step more.
Okay.
Come on.
Copy.
Russell slowly but surely closing up on us. Everyone else is going to have to really start nursing those tyres now. Bottas's tyres are in trouble. Hamilton's tyres down to 28%. That's a long way to go for him. 5 more laps.
Use deploy.
Copy that.
Come on. Get this move done. There we go, up the inside. There you go.
We need to do lift off.
Copy.
Charge on.
Okay, copy.
No saving required.
Copy.
Four laps to go.
No energy.
Copy.
Bring the pack up.
Copy.
Yeah, we're 12 seconds off 8th place, so we're definitely not getting points. Sadio. Russell has Schumacher now. If I can hold him off, I'll be happy. A lot of people with very, very crappy tyres right now.
3 3 laps to go.
If it had only been minor damage to Oscar, I would have kept him out as well, but I mean, he had major damage to that front wing. Had to box him, unfortunately. And he just hasn't had the option to meaningfully close up. The only people who have stopped too quick to stay with. We've got a chance here to move up another couple of places.
Two laps to go. Now we can push one step more on tires.
Copy.
Use deploy as much as you can.
Copy.
One up the inside. Nice.
Push more. Copy. Recharge.
Beautiful stuff. This is it, final lap. And Mr. Lawson. Tenth is a good starting place, but I fully expect us
Perez
to
is
go
the
backwards
winner of the sprint.
in the race. Perez gets the sprint win from Max. Hamilton is still out there. Tyres on 10%. Oh, Leclerc's got a penalty. We're going to start ninth. Not a penalty, he's got a puncture. Leclerc's got a puncture. Oh, he's falling down the order.
Check reflect. P9.
That's going to be two Ferraris punching through from behind. He just hangs on for 16th. And Oscar, in the end, 4.5 seconds off the back of sights. Even with a broken wing, that Ferrari's just way too quick for us.
Oscar Piastri, unable to manage any points in the sprint.
P20 with very little promise, it's got to be said.
You know what? I'm gonna put myself into debt. I'm gonna buy that new engine and put that in for the sprint, for the main race. Get that ready for Mexico, etc. Right, let's take a look at the final classification. It's a win and the fastest lap for Checo, ahead of Max. Checo and Max still fighting for the driver's title, even though Red Bull have already wrapped up the constructors. Lewis in third. Gasly up 4 places to take fourth. Good race for Alonso, up 10 places to finish in 6th, but he has got a penalty, which will drop him down 3 places, which will promote Liam Lawson up into 8th place for the start of the next race. Ooh, heady days. Getting a nosebleed up here. 6th place is gained for Yuki, 7 gained for Hulkenberg. Lawson and Bottas both getting 10 places, and it's a very different story if you look further down. Disaster for Oscar, having to box to change that rear wing. 12 places lost for Sainz. Schumacher has a penalty, so he will actually start in last place. Oscar will start 19th in the... Oscar's going to get penalties, isn't he? So Oscar will definitely start at the back. 10 places dropped for Leclerc with that last lap puncture. And then Russell down 9 places as well. Interesting stuff. Right, let's head to the garage and get prepped for the race.
Tension continues to build here as race day begins.
Formula One first came to Qatar in 2021. Lewis Hamilton managed to pick up the victory, and in doing so claimed Lusail as his 30th different Grand Prix winning circuit.
As we look ahead to the race, Karun, how do you think the morale is over in the AlphaTauri garage?
Well, there's definitely a sense of pressure to deliver, but the team is rising to it and delivering when it matters. That's no easy feat in F1.
Well, it'll certainly be interesting to see what unfolds here at the Qatar Grand Prix.
There we go, replace that front wing. So, no spare front wings now, unfortunately. I'm going to switch out the ERS so it doesn't wear out in the race. Not going to go with any extra fuel. Definitely going to push at the start. Let's have a look at strategy. Going to play it safe and go with that for Liam. Oscar starting all the way at the back. We're going to go a bit more of an aggressive strategy for him. We're going to try and steal the fastest lap with Oscar, just for the financial reward. Obviously, we're not going to get the point for it. So, let's go soft at the end, medium at the start. Do I go medium? Can I stretch mediums to do that? It's a bit of a risk. That would be better. And we'll just look after everything at the start. No pushing at all. Right. Buy that new engine. Put myself into debt. Clear the penalty for both of those new parts. There we go. Right, off to the track.
Here on the outskirts of Doha, the excitement continues to build as we approach the Qatar Grand Prix. This could be an important race for the AlphaTauri driver.
An encouraging grid position as they sit in P8. Lots to build on during the race if they manage it well.
And it looks like we're good to go. We're about to get going here in Qatar. And it's lights out and away we go.
We leave it to you.
Now we got through the first corner without any concertinaing of broken front wings. That's always a bonus. Bottas jumps us on those soft tyres, but we're going to try and fight him back up the inside. Which now becomes the outside. He's going to complete the move. Oh, got the place back.
And charge on, charge on.
Didn't expect that.
So we need to back off.
Yeah, copy that.
And try and be patient. A couple of soft runners are going to make things a little tricky, and obviously quick cars coming up behind us as well is not going to help us.
Overtake button.
Copy.
What do we like after being 4 mil in debt? Yeah, they're not going to be happy, but it won't be for very long. So hopefully that will negate too much of the loss of
Oh,
confidence.
but they need to be watching those track limits. They've got to be
Perez
careful
nearly
and watch the
colliding
car
with
there.
Hamilton as he rejoined there. Going to be immediately under pressure from the Alpines. Track temperature is 39 degrees. Slightly lower than it was in the sprint, but still pretty high.
We can put a bit of energy on tires.
Copy, box.
We can push a bit more.
Yeah.
DRS enabled.
The longer we can keep the cars behind us bunched up like that, the better for us. If there's no clean and easy overtake opportunity on the main straight, it will make it harder for Russell and the Ferraris and Alonso to cut their way through. I don't know if I can hang out the back of Joe. I'm hopeful I can. I'm not counting on it. Oscar getting ready to make a move on Schumacher.
No DRS available, no DRS available.
Yeah, copy, copy.
Charge on.
Copy.
There we go, good stuff, lad, good stuff. And we're out of battery and we're going to lose the position, so let's calm things down again.
Lift.
Try and
now.
stay tucked in behind Magnussen.
Copy.
The race is long, keep focus.
So take it easy in the fast corners. Need to focus on getting the pack up.
I've got Russell and Stroll behind me as well. Already out of range. Push a little bit more, just to see if I can stay in striking distance. Oh, no. I've got jumped already. Yeah, that's what I was worried was going to happen. I knew Lawson would go backwards, so kind of hopefully he might be able to hold off on that for a little while. We made it 3.5 laps. We're already losing ground to Russell, who's sprinting. And that's it, we're out of DRS already. Hey. Let's just run our own race then. There's no point trying and failing to stay with the cars that are obviously quicker than us and just destroying our strategy in the process. The downside to all of these cars getting past us is every time it happens it hurts our confidence, slows us down.
Big lift now.
Copy.
Oh, yellow flag, that's an out. That's Zhou parked up on the side, locking himself up there.
So let's take a look at the
That's
replay.
going to drop him all the way to the back
Now
of the grid.
let's take a look here at turn 10. The brakes couldn't cope, and they ended up their own passenger.
Yeah, Zhou's way off the back of Schumacher. Here comes Norris. Alonso might dive bomb us into turn 1 as well. He's got the DRS, we don't. We held him back, but already we're a second behind Norris. Getting hammered repeatedly. And Alonso on soft tyres, look at that, just straight up the inside. Big confidence hit there. Meanwhile, Oscar's actually shaping up for a look at the back of sights here. I'm going to try and get him.
Use energy.
Now Albon's got him. Oh, Jesus. We're going to lunge up the inside. Almost. We've got the DRS open. Is it going to be enough? Come on, Oscar. Take a bow, son. Take a bow. That was beautiful.
We need to focus on the energy now.
And now Leclerc's past Lawson. So it looks like we will be sacrificing Lawson in this race for the fastest lap at the end rather than Oscar.
Focus on bringing the pack back up.
Just give Lawson every chance of staying in the DRS.
Back off now. Save fuel.
It's going to be close. I don't know if he's going to get it or not. Sainz all over the back of him. Sainz has dive bombed him. I don't think he got it.
No saving required.
No, Sainz got it. Off the back of Lawson. Yeah, his confidence is now pretty much in the toilet. That's the downside to starting way higher than you're actually capable of defending. I think you just get pummeled confidence-wise, and then that has a huge knock-on effect. So if we take a look at Oscar's stats right now, he's getting +7s across the board, although that might slip a little bit. Yeah, he's just still overtaken, so that'll slip a little bit. If we take a look at Lawson in comparison, negatives across the board.
We can just focus on charging a pack.
And he's already 3 seconds behind Oscar. That's how much he's hurting right now. Schumacher is all over the back of him.
Bring the pack up. Cover.
Just a little confidence boost for a successful defence there, but yeah, Lawson's basically just going to have to just try and build his confidence back up slowly over time. Sainz is sprinting to try and break away. Let's try and go after him.
The tyres. Copy. Use everything.
Leclerc up to 14th.
Copy.
If we can get back onto Sainz quickly enough, we can hopefully use him as a tow rope onto the back of Magnussen. The Ferrari on a push lap is very quick.
No energy.
Copy.
A little bit too much pace. We'll keep pushing the fuel, but we'll turn the tyres back down.
Back off now.
Copy.
Hopefully Magnussen will have to go slow in defence of Sainz here. Oh yeah, who's slowing everyone up here? It's Norris. Take a look at his tyres, 57%. Yeah, it's definitely slower than the cars behind him now. Those tyres are in much better shape than the rest of the soft runners, who have really, burnt them up a bit. Schumacher at 47, Gasly at 47, Bottas at 44. Imagine if Bottas gets points tonight. That would mean Haas the only team yet to score any points in the constructors. Give me Marcel. Leclerc now up to 30. He's cutting his way through nicely. A lock up for Lawson. I was just about to say his confidence is starting to rebound and then he locks up.
We just keep away down.
He's just not having a good race, is he? Down to the back of the grid. Oh, another yellow flag. Another locker. Oh, that's Hulkenberg.
Nico Hulkenberg there.
Under
Nothing
pressure
at this point.
from Alex Albon. Or was it
The
Joe?
car fails to
No,
respond.
it's Albon because Joe's at the
What
back of the
caused
grid.
that, I wonder?
Save fuel.
Copy.
And we'll see our first pit stop soon, I think, for Valtteri. Stroll's caught him up. Alonso is right there as well. Actually, everyone's there now. They're all caught up onto the back of Bottas. He stays out another lap. And that's a bad decision. If it was me, I'd have boxed to avoid the confidence loss of being overtaken by all those cars right behind him on dead tyres. Joe gets past Schumacher. Schumacher's tyres also starting to die off. There's the pit window for Lawson on the next lap. I'm going to bring him in a lap or two early, I
Push
think.
flat out as much as you can.
I don't think Alfa Romeo will run Bottas until his tyres explode.
Copy.
Pretty sure he'll box at the end of this lap. Yeah, there he is, in the pits, as I said that. So he managed to hold off both the Astons. I'm surprised by that. I thought at least one of them would have got him. Oh, it's a bad stop. It's a terrible stop. Right, we need to get ourselves past Hulkenberg.
Push the tyres. Copy. And you are free to use the energy when you want. Copy.
Gasly in now. Alpine running strong. Oh, is that another lock-up for Lawson? What is going on with Lawson tonight?
Keep pushing.
Norris is in as well.
Box, box.
Right, come on. Come on, Oscar. You can get this.
Back off, back off, back off. Recharge on.
Stop 2.4. We'll take that.
Track is clear.
We need to focus on the energy now. Copy.
Alpine coming up behind me. Gasly. Do not want to let him overtake me and hit me with confidence loss. Unless I can counter that by getting past Hulkenberg first.
go and get him. No energy.
Copy.
There we go. Beautiful stuff. Back into peak confidence.
Lovely stuff.
Lovely stuff
Good job.
indeed. New personal best. First. Stretching the gap to Hulkenberg. I'm going to try and go one more lap before I box. Just going to hope Hulkenberg can put up a stern defence against Gasly. Slow him down a bit more. Good job for me so far. Gas is going to get through. Right. Let's box.
Box, box.
Copy. Box.
Gasly is coming hard. He's not going to get us before we get to the pit lane, I hope. Not for lack of trying. To less than half a second. And we're really close to the back of Sainz and Magnussen and Albon now. Can we maybe undercut them if they stay out an extra lap or two? That would be really nice. We're in. So this is a crucial stop.
So let's push.
Wilson's tyres still not up to temperature. That's not bad. It's not amazingly quick, but it was clean. That was the important thing. The tyres now finally up to temp.
A small lift off to help the tires.
Perez boxes. And so does Ocon. And now Charles Leclerc as well. He's made some really good progress. Ooh, yellow flag. Don't be Lawson, please. Don't be Lawson. Oh, it's Hulkenberg. Again.
Let's see what happened there. Heading down the straight.
So at least one other driver's having a horrible
Wheels
afternoon.
Just lock up there.
That's
and
a big
hopefully there's
lock-up.
not too much damage to the tyres.
Oh god, he's destroyed those tyres. Down to 28% now. Leclerc and Magnussen and Sainz all in the box at the same time. It's not a good stop for the Haas. Oh, we were so close to getting Sainz. Got to save fuel now and turn those tyres down.
We just take it easy on the straight.
I don't think we're going to be able to stay with him, but we did get past Magnussen, so we are currently running 16th now. That's not bad. Just need to find 2 more places. Hamilton boxes from second. Good stop. So who's yet to box? Verstappen, Tsunoda, Stroll, Albon. I'm also pumping in a very quick time. Hockenberg is now in the box. We're going to get past him quite comfortably. And it's another bad stop for Haas.
No DRS available, no DRS available. Charge on.
So P15, we just need one more place. We're going to fulfill our sponsor objectives. Sorry, it's suddenly gone on the tear. There's no way we were going to stay with him when he did that. Slower tyres, slower car. All the confidence in the world isn't going to help us in that situation. Looks like a lot of the grid are going to try and finish on the hard tyres. Get out in front of Valtteri. Sainz popping in a massively fast lap. Look at that, 1:26.4. 3 seconds quicker than us on that last lap. Hamilton's confidence still in the toilet, and that is a pit stop for the leader. Race and championship. He should get an undercut. He should get undercut here by Perez. Good stop. It's a very good stop. He might get out in front actually. It's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. There's Max just behind us. Well, just behind us. Just behind Perez. So, did get the undercut, but he's had to sacrifice a bit of tyre life to do it. Stroll into the pits, another fastest lap, 1:26.3, also pushing it. Good stop for Stroll. He will get out in front of us, I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah, there he is, just disappearing into turn 1 now. Joe and Magnussen are pushing. We're going to be quick at the end, and with everybody else, well, almost everybody else, having avoided the hard tyres so far, if we get an early safety, well, if we get a safety car around about lap 38 to 42, in that kind of window, which would be ideal, 125.8, Perez pushing very hard, we will be absolutely golden, because Oscar will be boxing around that time anyway for a new set of softs, and everyone else will probably be on the hards by that point and will stay on the hards. So we'll be in prime position to try and pick off a couple of cars. 125.8 for Leclerc. God, everyone's just pumping in obscenely quick times right now. Can we get out in front of Albon? How close is the show to us? Very close. All right, we need to up our pace a bit.
We can push more.
We have got out in front of Albon, so we are in 14th. It's where we need to finish. There's 4 seconds quicker than Lawson or last lap.
Lift off, save fuel.
Use energy.
Yeah.
Another fastest lap, this time for Ocon, a 125.3. God, the time's getting so quick. I am genuinely curious now as to whether or not a 3-stop might be a quicker strategy. Do I have another set of softs? I do. It's 5 seconds slower. I mean, he's so far off the pace, I might as well go for it. Absolutely rinse what's left of those tyres. See if we can get his confidence up with some fast sectors. Say, Lawson is our chance to try and steal the fastest lap. Let's just give him a better chance of actually securing that. There we go. He's not going to be able to do anything else in this race. He's so far off the pace at the moment, and a long way off the back of anybody, really. Hulkenberg is 8.5 seconds ahead of him. We're 10 seconds off the back of Schumacher, who's 10 seconds off the back of Magnussen. So it's 20 seconds just to get to Kevin. Oh, well, maybe not. Hulkenberg's just had a big lockup again. 25.2 now, the fastest lap. What is going on with the Hulk today? He just can't keep it on the track. That's a huge spin, and that's going to shred another set of tyres. We might even be able to get an overtake on him. We are closing.
Bring the pack up.
Copy.
We're doing a solid job so far. Keep it up, lad. Stay with him.
Come on.
Stay in range, stay in range. Four, quicker than us, although he did get that DRS overtake at the start of the lap. Can we hang with him? I'm going to keep the tyres pushing on this lap as well. Got to stay with Albon for at least another lap. Stretch that gap back out to Zhou. Barely matching Hulkenberg's pace. This is the killer issue with confidence. When it's low and it takes a long time to recover, it just cripples your race. Absolutely cripples your race pace.
Keep looking after these tyres.
Yeah.
Pushing these tyres a bit too hard.
Slow now.
We've got the gap back up a bit. 3.5 seconds now. I think we're going to have to let Albon go. Almost inside the 1 second now with Hulkenberg. Still closing a little bit on Valtteri.
Press and overtake.
Okay.
Oh, lovely move up the inside. Good job. Very good job. That's cleared the minus modifiers, finally.
Recharge on.
Copy.
Oh, he's closing us down again. We are only 2/10 quicker than Valtteri, about 1.5, but we're still technically closing. If Bottas can keep holding up Albon, we might be able to get onto the back of him. Hulkenberg is in. He's had enough of another set of tyres he's destroyed. He's just for hard tyres now. It is. So that'll be Hulkenberg to the end unless he destroys these tyres as well. And he finally gets a clean pit stop. Yellow flag. I was going to say, it can't be Hulkenberg, he's still in the pit lane. There's Yuki running a little bit wide.
This one is involving Yuki Tsunoda. Oh, we've seen a few go off the track there. And you really can't do that too often with these cars.
He got away with that a little bit, but it has put Norris into the DRS zone.
Yeah.
Oh, lock-up for Hamilton. He was looking
now this
strong
was at turn 1.
on for his second podium in a row.
Very
That's
heavy
a
on the
big
brakes.
lock-up,
And, they'll need
and that's
to be
dropped him
mindful
at
of the
least 2
effect
places
that
behind
had on the
Ocon
tyres.
and Russell. Yeah, he's down in 5th place, and Alonso's right behind him now. Another yellow flag. Who's locked up this time? Is that Hulkenberg? It's
Right then,
Hulkenberg
we
again!
can take a look now. Now with the Haas.
Oh
Things
my
were
god,
going
what is going on
smoothly.
with Nico Hulkenberg today? He's worse than
Oh, and the
Lawson.
car locks up. Now they did leave it very late.
Right, so we've got 3 sets of softs with Lawson. Excellent
Box.
stuff. How many times have we
Yeah,
got
probably
with
lots.
Oscar? 3 sets of softs with Oscar too. Toying with the idea of doing the same thing with Oscar here. Try and hold on. Unless, let me have a look. Yeah, 6 seconds slower. We'll stay as we are. Albon has cleared Valtteri.
We go charge on.
Copy.
A blisteringly fast pit stop here, please. Get some good points in the pit stop competition. Oh, well, we've been lapped. Both the Red Bulls are through. We'll get out in front of Ocon and Russell.
We need to protect the front tires.
Copy.
Here comes Joe again.
Use energy.
Copy.
You reckon Hulk will have one more moment before the end? Yeah, maybe. It wouldn't surprise me.
Focus on bringing the pack back up.
Yep.
Back off into high speed.
Yep. Copy.
Do we get the move done on Valtteri before he boxes? This will be coming up soon. I think he's going to go for another set of soft, but he's going to go for mediums again.
We're good to push on the tyres.
Copy.
Recharge on.
Copy.
Start setting some quicker laps, second times now. There's Alonso boxes. So he went soft, I think, or was it medium soft? I think it was medium soft. He's going for another set of mediums, and it's a bad stop. He can't get the tyre on. There we go. Green per sector for Liam, so confidence is going to start to improve. He's back into high confidence. Good stuff, good stuff. This whole stint that he's on right now is purely to try and get his confidence up as much as possible before we box him for the fastest lap attempt at the end. A little flurry of activity at the front. Perez is in. Mediums for him. Ocon. Let's go for mediums. What about Leclerc? Going for hards. Stroll is in as well. Please be for hard tyres. That looks mediums to me, I think. We've got past Valtteri. Excellent stuff. So that's another little boost to the confidence.
Sweet.
So that's pretty good.
Lawson still racking up
Just
personal
focus on
bests.
charging the pack.
Copy.
Use deploy, use deploy.
Okay, copy.
What sort of pace is he doing at the moment? 127.0. Yeah, very much quicker. Gasly's in. They've not shaken Valtteri yet. He's going to get DRS, but I'm hopeful that we can stay ahead of him. Tyres are definitely taking a bit of a pummeling. And Valtteri's in,
Bottas pitted.
so let's immediately cool those tyres down.
Need to look after the tyres.
Copy.
Gasly's out instead of mediums, right in front of the Ferrari. This is a bad stop for Valtteri again, please. Thank you. Now Schumacher's coming in as well. This is going to be a good quick lap from Lawson. This will be a nice little baseline as to what kind of pace he's got without pushing the tyres or the fuel. A 1:26.6. It's not quick enough. But say with tyres and fuel, maybe. Fastest lap is currently a 1:25.2 from Max.
Anti-deploy when you can.
Yeah, copy that.
Oh, both McLarens coming in at the same time, which is a risk. Bad stop for Norris now would be glorious, because it would slow down Yuki as well. Yeah, that was clean enough, but there was a little wait for Norris to clear the pit lane. Can we jump on both? Even if it's temporarily? Yes, we can. That's Norris. Max coming in from the lead now. Now Hamilton's in. Oh, hard tyres. He's not going to be amazingly quick at the final stint here. What's Sainz going on to? Hard tyres for Sainz. Okay. Oh, it's not a good stop either. Ah, it's fantastic. Showing nearly torpedoing us then.
Push more.
Yep.
Russell boxes from third. Anthony, how you doing? Happy belated Christmas to you too.
Recharge on.
Copy.
Damn it, Joe got us. But we stayed ahead of Norris, although that might be tricky given that Norris is on brand new tyres. He's going to be a swarming. I can't risk losing the confidence, so I'm just going to have to box early and protect the tyres, I think.
Boxing this lap.
Copy. Box.
We need to focus on the energy now.
Okay. Oscar pit lane.
Copy.
It was a safer move. We would definitely have been jumped by Norris and probably Stroll on the main straight. Keep Oscar's confidence high. Keeps his pace up. Why not mediums? We don't have enough pace on the mediums to fight back through, I don't think. The softs, even protecting the softs, will be quicker than the mediums, I think. 2.4 seconds stop, that's not bad.
Caution Bottas.
Now I want to come out right behind Valtteri. I came out just in front of him. No, that's not good. That puts me under pressure immediately.
Need to focus on getting the pack up.
I was hoping we come out right behind him and then we could get the confidence boost for overtaking him. Ah. Right, Magnussen into the pits.
Recharge on. Recharge on.
Copy that.
No saving required.
Copy.
Get these tyres up to temperature quickly.
Push a bit more.
Did we just stay in range of Valtteri? I don't think we did. It's been tight. Joe's in as well. Yeah, we just missed it.
Bring the pack up.
There you go. We are ahead of Magnussen. So, those two cars in front of us are the two that we need to finish in front of.
Back off now.
Yep.
Make sure we get into the DRS and then we'll start protecting the tyres.
Back off now.
Copy.
Charge on.
Copy.
Charge on.
Copy.
We push on tires.
Okay, copy.
Getting a nice move coming together here. We got some drunken singing going on outside, so I might be muted for a couple of minutes. We'll see. Nearly got the move done.
Use energy.
Copy.
Show's pushing as well. All right, let's ease off again.
Focus on bringing the pack back up.
Copy.
We can just focus on charging the pack.
Yep. Copy.
Right, Albon into
Back
the
off
box.
now.
Wilson
Copy.
is now setting a new personal best in the first. They see the DRS and the slipstream combined to just swoop past Valtteri like he wasn't even there. Excellent stuff. So, one place away.
Here's the replay. Now there's the car of Piastri. The opportunity's there.
Beautiful. Had it
And
done
Oscar
before the braking
Piastri
zone.
climbs higher.
Alright,
Push
don't let me
flat
down,
out as
Lawson.
much as you can.
Yeah, copy, copy.
I knew it. Knew it. God damn it.
Let's watch these cars as they head into turn 10. Just a bit too wide at that point. Perhaps
made
a little
so many
lapse in
mistakes tonight.
concentration, maybe.
Last thing we want now is a red flag. Because then everybody will put on the brand new service off. Sorry, not brand new. 2.4 seconds, not too bad. Don't think it's his quickest stop of the night. It might be, actually. It is. Fourth.
So we need one step
tucked
more
up behind
management.
is that Hamilton or is that Russell? Hamilton. And then we'll use the DRS on the main straight. Speaking of,
Energy if you need it.
Yep.
let's get this move done now.
Pick up the pace.
Copy.
Let's try and get past them.
Yep.
Let's push now.
Copy.
Alright, flying lap attempt here. We'll get the DRS to kick the lap off, which will be a nice little turbo charge for us. This is worth 200 grand. Come on. Right, it's purple in the first. That's a strong start. Excellent stuff. Oscar up into peak confidence.
Back off.
Purple in the middle. Oh, god damn.
Need to focus on getting the pack up.
Yep.
Let's recharge the battery.
You are the fastest.
1:23.9, I think that is probably safe now. Unless, of course, we get a late pit stop from someone, which is
We
entirely
need
possible.
more lift off.
Copy box.
Joe is pushing, trying to defend.
We need to focus on the energy now.
Copy.
We've got time. Still plenty of laps left.
Recharge on, recharge on.
Yeah, copy.
DRS available, no DRS available.
Copy.
Well, the board are not going to be happy at the end of this race. They're going to be disappointed with the results, and they're going to be angry at me for going into debt. But yeah, we needed a new engine for Oscar. After the painful start to the season that he had. Burned through those powertrain components. And with the penalty out of the way, we have this as an option now for the sprint at Kota. But certainly, more importantly, we have a clear setup now for Mexico. And we'll definitely have a new suspension on the car. How's Wilson still behind Schumacher? Come on, lad, get it done.
We can push one more step on tyres.
Copy.
Magnussen's on a bit of a charge.
No saving required.
Copy.
Use energy.
Yeah. Copy.
Need to get this move done now. That's come under threat. And Wilson finally gets past Schumacher.
Focus forward.
There we go. Up the inside. Rear wing's going to open up. Beautiful stuff.
Six to go.
And plenty of confidence in the lad now. I wonder, can we catch Albon?
Big lift now. Yeah, take it easy.
There he is. Stayed tucked up behind Joe a little bit too long. But we got the move done and we are tearing away from him now. took 1.2 seconds out of Albon. 5 laps to go. Unless Stroll's pace drops off dramatically, we're not catching him. But we're going to catch Albon, I think. Well, maybe. His tyres are in pretty similar condition to us. Drop the pace down, just make sure we actually get home.
So slow.
And where I need to be, I'm in 14th. Let's not take unnecessary risks.
So we need to back off.
Copy.
Max is closing on us. Can't quite see him yet. Well, you can just about see him at the back of the straight there. 4 laps for us, unless we get lapped, and then it'll be 3. I think we'll be okay. Max is doing 125.5s, we're doing 126. Yeah, I don't think Max is going to catch us in time.
Back off.
Slow down.
Okay.
Let's focus forward, shall we? We've got a bit of a battle brewing here. Hamilton is hunting down Esteban Ocon, who is lapping Lawson. He's got more life left in his tyres, but obviously they are a slower compound. Ocon, though, is going to have to defend hard because Hamilton is definitely flying at the moment and is in the DRS zone now. Could be another strong weekend for Mercedes. Russell looking for a podium this time. 7.5 seconds ahead of this battle here. Only a couple of laps to go. Pretty much assured of that position. So it could be a 3-4 again for Mercedes. And with Ferrari struggling, just 6th and 10th for them. That will really close the gap down on them again. We're at Aston Martin, 8th and 12th. So Ferrari are actually going to close the gap on Aston. It is going to heat things up in the battle for 2nd and 3rd at this rate. Of course, there's points from the sprint that we're not quite sure about. It'll be interesting to see what the gaps are at the end of the weekend. Just 2 laps left for Oscar Piastri. And yeah, we're safe from Max. Max is going to have to lap like 4 seconds faster than us on his final lap to lap us. Let's ride the ham cam. Defending there from Ocon. It's the final lap. close. So close to contact. Hamilton's going to make the move. He's running out of time to do it. Watch it. I am going to get lapped.
Lean on the tyres.
Oh, am I? It's nope, I think we're just about, unless we pull over on the main straight.
Bring the pack up.
Yeah, that's Lawson. My bad. No, that is Oscar. So he avoids getting lapped.
Max Verstappen.
There's
over the
Lawson.
finish
Where
line
is the
and
battle
today's
for
winner.
5th and 4th? It's going to come down to the final corner. Can Hamilton throw it up the inside? No, he can't. Can he get a good launch? It's a long run to the line. Ocon's got him blocked. Ocon holds him off.
Check the pack. We'll review everything.
Lawson was a lap down. It's
Now
like
we start
1.8
with the
kilos
finish.
of fuel for a lap. He was never in doubt of running out of fuel. And we can just bring the car home now for
Lift and coast 12.
Oscar. 14th. It's not a great finish, but it is where we needed to be for the sponsors. We needed to finish in the top 14. A, for the guarantee. B, for the streak. And we have achieved that. Plus, we did get the fastest lap with Lawson, so that is an extra 200 grand as well. All in all, considering how things were looking in the sprint, not a bad result. It said 0.8 in deficit. That's based on if he had to do the full race distance. Obviously, he was a lap down, so you can take a lap worth of fuel out of that.
And that will definitely
So we actually
be
had a credit
day
of
to
a kilo.
forget for the Alpha Tauri driver.
Well, I think most people expected them to really deliver here, but it's a disappointing finish outside the points.
Well, Max Verstappen can add yet another podium to his already impressive record.
The
Max has
wins
one
just
hand
keep
on the
coming
trophy.
and coming. We'll be running out of superlatives at this rate, Crofty.
And that picture right there brings together
So,
the podium
win number
finishes
12 now?
for the Qatar Grand Prix.
For Max.
And down there in the Alpha Tauri garage, Karun, what would they be making of that race, do you think?
Well, it was a bit of a mixed bag here. Some things went their way, but others didn't. I think their main target now will be finding some consistency for sure.
So then, our time in Lusail is now up.
Coming up next, we'll be crossing the pond all the way to Texas for the twists and turns of the United States Grand Prix.
So then, confirmation of the final result. It's a win for Max. I think it's win number 12 for him this season. He is on a bit of a tear at the moment, as you can see. Perez in second. Russell up 9 places to take third place and get that podium spot there. Esteban Ocon in fourth. Good points over Gasly there. In that battle between those two, they're always very close and scrappy with each other. Hamilton dropping a couple of places, but still picks up another 10 points. He's had a good weekend. Charles Leclerc up 9 places from 15th in the sprint to finish in 6th. Not bad for him. Gasly dropping a few places. Another good recovery for Alonso, up 11. Norris up 5 to score yet more points for McLaren. And Sainz getting the final points for Ferrari in a disappointing weekend for them. There you can see a bad race for Tsunoda, dropping out of the points. Decent race for Albon, gaining 3. Oscar gaining 6 places from the back of the grid to comfortably finish in 14th in the end. And despite an absolute shocker of an afternoon, Lawson does finish in 18th place, not last, and gets the fastest lap to boot. A 1:23.9, almost a second, exactly a second quicker than Max's best time. So we can definitely be pleased with that. In the driver's standings, 32 points from race and sprint means Max is now on 411 points. He is 67 points clear of Sergio Perez with just a few races to go. 12 wins and 2 sprint wins for him. Checo has 5 wins and 2 sprint wins. Alonso picks up 7 points. Leclerc outscores him by 1. The gap is now just 10 in the hunt for third place. Good points for Russell, 15 points. Didn't get anything in the sprint, but obviously got a podium in the main to close the gap to 11 to Charles Leclerc. No points for Stroll, just a point for Sainz, failing to capitalise there. Good, strong points for Hamilton means he's now just 8 points behind Sainz. And Ocon and Gasly very closely matched in terms of their score this weekend. So they stay relatively close together. 8 points, so 12 points to gap. 4 more points for McLaren. They're way ahead of us now in the constructors, but thankfully no points for Williams. And obviously no points for us. Haas get their first point of the season. Nico Hülkenberg managing to get a point in the sprint. He managed to hang on for 8th place. So Haas are off the mark at last, and no points still for Alfa Romeo. So in the Constructors' Championship, champions Red Bull on 755 points now, scoring a whopping 58 points. Aston only getting 7 across the weekend. Ferrari only getting 9. And look at that, Mercedes are now right back in it with 31 points gained. They are just 19 points behind Ferrari now. Definitely heating up in the battle for third place. And who knows? Maybe second could potentially be up for grabs as well if Mercedes' upturn in form continues and the downturn in form for these two teams continues as well. Strong weekend for Alpine, 27 points gained. And there you see Haas off the mark. It's just Alfa Romeo with no more points. Let's see what we did in the pit stop competition. Fastest laps for Red Bull, a 2.2. And a 2.3 for Max as well. We got 4th and 7th. So we gain a little bit of ground over McLaren. Not much. We get a point over McLaren. Ferrari with 18 points there. Let's see the standings. 497 points for Red Bull. I think we might struggle to retain the title this year. I think Red Bull are probably going to get us, but I'll quite happily take second. We are still a long way clear, 131 points clear of McLaren, so we're looking good for second place. Ferrari closed McLaren down by a point, 28 points between them, and then it's Mercedes and Alpine battling it out for 5th, and Mercedes jumping above Alpine tonight. Let's have a look at how our drivers did over the whole weekend. 6 successful overtakes, 2 failed. 13 successful overtakes, 11 failed for Lawson. He was never really in a position to try and make overtakes. He made so many mistakes that he was never in a position to try and overtake anybody. Did defend reasonably well. Let's take a look at Oscar. 9 successful overtakes, 5 failed, and 8 and 8 in defence. Not too bad. So we paid out $5 million for a brand new engine. Not cheap at all. No bonuses paid out to our drivers. Sponsors, we gained $3 million. 195,000 for the 196 for the fastest lap there. The performance guarantee didn't get both cars into Q2, which I didn't think we would anyway, but that was just an incentive. We did achieve the guarantees though. 1 car in the top 14 and 1 car into Q2. So yeah, not too bad. We'll be about $2 million in debt by the look of it. Hey, Refill. Hope you had a good Christmas. All right, let's take a look at the inbox. We are out of out of the black into the red. What's the board confidence like? Oh, it's low, but it's not untenable yet. But we've got to clear that debt pretty quickly. Disappointed again with the performance. That debt has hurt us. We really do need to turn that round quickly if we can. Let's have a look at facilities. Make sure our money-making facilities are good. Helipad's still good. Tour centre still okay, but it's going to break soon. Boardroom still looking like it's going to be fine for the rest of the year. That's good because we need that race gain confidence bonus as much as we can. We have minus 1.6 mil of debt, so we can clear that pretty quickly unless we have to make a lot of spare parts, and then we're kind of screwed because we can't make any parts until we clear that debt. There we go, spare chassis on the car. Dealt with those issues. We've got 11 days until Kota. We've dealt with that, and that is where we are going to end tonight's stream. So we'll be back tomorrow 8 o'clock for the United States Grand Prix of America in Kota. It's a sprint weekend again, so it will be one of the longer streams, around the 3-ish hour mark, just over 3 hours. But we should do a little better there, I hope. Let's take a quick gander at how long until the suspension is ready. 3 days. I think it takes 8 days to manufacture one. Or is it 10 days? It's 8 days. So we could gamble and put a new suspension onto Oscar's car. It is a bit of a gamble because if he breaks it in qualifying or the sprint, we will have to emergency pay to replace it. We won't be able to change it because of Parc Ferme. So I think what we'll probably do is just play it safe and hold it back until we've got two for Mexico, which will be the next race after Kota. And then that's not a sprint weekend either. So if it gets damaged in the race, or it's no biggie. If it gets damaged in qualifying, that will be an issue. But how often do we wreck something in qualifying? And I know I've just tempted fate by saying that, but yeah. Okay. That's all for me for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's race. If you have, please consider dropping a like. If you're new to the channel and you like these streams, then consider subscribing. You'll get notifications of every time I go live. And of course, it's free. There's no channel memberships or anything like that. No adverts. You just get to enjoy it as it is. So I hope you have had some fun. And I'll be back with some more F1 Manager very soon.